Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kindness Wins Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included in the Spaced Out DLC. Very recently, they released this update called Unexplained Traits, where the planetoids have some randomized traits to kind of mix up the playing experience. So we're going to check this out. I don't want to be too particular about what kind of planetoids we have available or asteroids we have available, but I do want to make sure that there's kind of a nice mixture, so that way we're getting a nice rich experience. And I'm kind of a sucker for the lush forest biomes as well as metal rich, so this seems like a good fit. Let's check this out. So we've got our sandstone asteroid. This world is stable and has no unusual features. Irradiated forest asteroid. Mixed boulders, crashed satellites. We have an oily swamp asteroid. It's metal rich. A tundra asteroid. Maybe this one all the way on the right here. We've got lush core, metal rich, marshy asteroid. This world is stable, has no unusual features. Mu asteroid, water asteroid, superconductive asteroid. I haven't really played very much of this spaced out DLC. I sort of adopted a philosophy that my friend Malik has, which is that, when games are in early access or beta, like it can be a really fun experience and really beneficial, but it's also like not a finished product. So the developers haven't had a chance to well, presumably, I'm not a developer, so I shouldn't speak for them, but they probably haven't had a chance to really polish as much as they want, kind of iron out all the details. Now that said, it seems like Clay Entertainment has been doing an incredible job with the build out of this DLC. I mean, every time I start up the game just to kind of check it out, it just feels seamless. Yeah, I mean, look, like just then we saw it said character name up at the top. We're like, okay, that's really not a big deal. It was there for less than a second, and then here we go. And then in the game, I've just noticed that it just feels very smooth, very clean. So shouts out to Clay for their work. All right, I do want to get kind of picky about who we want in our home. So we are going to go ahead and select 3 traits that we're really looking for here at the start. And this is just a way, in my mind, to maximize the fun, right? It's not, for me, it's not really about, trying to go super fast or anything like that. It just sort of makes the experience a little bit more pleasant in my mind. Maybe we'll just select a digger and a researcher, and then we'll keep this kind of random. And what I would like to do is, well, there we go. I was going to say I would like to find a +9 because this increases dig speed by 225%. The attack damage, not as much of a big deal in my mind, but that dig speed is important. So Max also is handy. It says this duplicant is a swift and skilled builder, +3 construction. But Max is a kitchen menace, so we're not going to have him cook. He does have increased food morale, though. Interesting. A food morale bonus allows duplicants to receive morale boosts from lower quality food. Okay, perfect. Well, this isn't even that bad of a negative trait. Okay, and let's call him Excavator Max. Okay. Next up, we have our researcher here. Now, with researching, okay, the game's just given it to us, so we will take it. So with +9 researching, we get plus 360% research speed, plus 90% skill leveling. So you really can't beat that. And for anyone who's watching and they're like, man, so you really can't beat that. All right, we've got Iron Gut. Eating food contaminated with food poisoning germs will not affect this duplicant. That's awesome. However, they are not great at using machines. No big deal. We will keep Joshua off of the hamster wheel, and we will call him Researcher, Joshua. All right, now we have a +9 builder here, and a Stinky to boot. Who I'm kind of a fan of Stinkies. We might move forward with this. And I think we will. You know, decrease creativity with an increase in decor morale. Interesting, man. I feel like we have an overpowered set of duplicants here. So this is our builder, Stinky, and let's call this the Love Shack. All right. All right, alert. The asteroid we call home has collided with an anomalous planet, decimating our colony. Rebuilding it is of the utmost importance. I've detected a new cluster of material-rich planetoids in nearby space. Interesting, they kind of use planetoids and asteroids interchangeably. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe the asteroid is the... All right, it doesn't matter. If I can guide the duplicants through the perils of space travel, we could build a colony even bigger and better than before. Let's go. Okay, so one of the things I want to try doing in this particular playthrough is being a little more intentional about the pacing through, you know, with which I'm playing. Like sometimes I just kind of hit this triple speed button and just let it fly, and then I don't know, it becomes sort of more goal oriented than like relaxing, having fun playing games. So I sort of want to strike a balance between the two in this playthrough. That's going to be kind of our focus. All right, let's get into it. So we want to start by, whoops, I haven't played in a little while, so some of the hotkeys are going to take a second to come back to me. Let's start by just clearing out some space to the east and west of our printing pod. Gain access to some food here. If anyone's watching who has not yet played Oxygen Not Included, this is a lovely game. It's one of my favorites. It is a very cool mixture of sort of colony simulation with resource management and city building. And I kind of love this 2D nature or 2D design where you know, you're trying to just utilize, and I kind of love the 2D design of this game. All right, so the first thing we need to begin thinking about is building a bathroom so that our duplicants do not just pee all over the place. And we're not going to get too fancy here because as we play, we just want to keep in mind that we can always go back and change things. So I think what we'll do to keep it simple for now, we have some water access here, and then we maybe we set up a dump for our polluted water over here. So let's do something like this. And you know what? I don't think that we even really need this pitcher pump to... Yeah, we'll just do this. Oh no! A hatch is drowning. Alright, well. Oh, he was able to burrow. Okay, cool. Good job, Hatch. And we'll speed this up just a little bit here. Alright, so we've got our pitcher pump there. Let's put in a wash basin and an outhouse here. And then we'll go ahead and close this so that we get the bathroom room bonus. And as they're working on that, let's go ahead and slow it down here and install a bedroom for in which our dupes can sleep. And maybe we put our bedroom above the bathroom. Seems all right. Let's do it. And we can just install a ladder. Kind of like the look of this. The pitcher pump here. I keep hitting 2 and 3 on my keyboard to speed up because I've been playing a lot of Cities Skylines. And it's occurring to me that I've never really taken advantage of using the hotkeys for building in Oxygen. Maybe we'll try to do that a little bit here today. I always enjoy the little speed bonuses you get from leaning into hotkeys. There it is again. Okay, let's slow it down. We want to install some cots here, and we'll just do... we don't have any loud sleepers, so everybody can go into the same room here. And just like with the bathroom, we want to close this off so that it can function as a... so that we can get the room bonus. Okay, now with these wash basins, we want this to be set up to go right, so that as the duplicants leave, they wash their hands. That way they're not washing their hands as they go in and out, using up too much water. Speed this up a little bit. So we have a lot of carbon dioxide trapped right here. This little tunnel. But I'm not worried about it because, as you can see, we've got a ton of oxalate here on the right. This is going to be producing oxygen for us over time. You can see it's kind of interesting. This design is, I think, really cool. It emits oxygen when there is a low enough gas pressure in the space. So very cool, kind of automated oxygen production for the beginning of the game. All right, let's speed this up and kind of get to our next cycle. Only Excavator Max has a bed. Sorry, Stinky. Sorry, Joshua. Hey, but at least Stinky and Joshua can breathe. They've got some oxygen here. Researcher, yeah, Researcher Max is struggling up here. All right, so we want to make sure that before we get to the end of cycle 2, we solve this problem of having carbon dioxide leaking into our bedroom. And I think what I want to do to solve it is to take this ladder up. And this should open up, kind of punches a hole here in this copper ore. And then I think what will happen is a lot of this carbon dioxide will flow right down here. And then we are going to use this to move, at some point soon, to move our ration box. And what that will do is it allows it to be in a sterile environment. So even though it will be unrefrigerated, the food will stay longer because of the carbon dioxide surrounding it. And let's add a platform here. And I think we'll use this space to set up a research station, power generation. And I kind of like that we're keeping this as like a tight core rather than trying to expand too quickly. Now remember, our duplicants have specialized skills, and we have not yet taken advantage of that. You can see here, if we go to skills, this will allow us to lean into whatever the skill that we need them to gain. Sorry for saying skill so many times in a row there. And then if we look at our priority list, this is where we can kind of tell our duplicants, I want you to be doing this thing or not this thing, right? So we could do this like excavator Max can, if we give this an up arrow, it makes it so that he prioritizes digging, and we can do up to 2 prioritization arrows. However, at the start of the game, and I don't know that there's like a benefit to this in terms of strategy, but it's just something that I like to do for some reason. At the start of the game, I like to just have the 3 duplicants doing everything. And then as soon as they get their first skill point, that's when I'll begin to assign prioritization. And again, I don't think that that's like a sound strategy. It just sort of makes sense to me that like everyone would like work together to kind of get things up and running in the base before they begin to focus in on their individual work. All right, so let's set up. Where do we want to put batteries? I guess I'm not too worried about. We'll replace these and we'll move them later. For now, though, this will be fine. And we'll put this through the floor. And I think we will go ahead and do this. Okay. And now a research station. And we'll put this close by so that the folks who are operating these can chat, hang out, enjoy one another's company while they're doing their work. It'd be nice to get this shine bug up here and kind of trap it in here for the light bonus. You know what? That is now our mission. All right, let's put a door. Yeah, we'll put a door here. And we'll put a door here. Oh, the shine bug is already working its way up. And we are going to go ahead and prioritize. Oh, yes, it's in the room. It's in the room. Okay. Dupes. Joshua, stop. We don't need power right now. We need walls. We need to imprison this shine bug. All right, we got it. Perfect. Okay, so look at this. So this shine bug, it produces light naturally. Let's see. Does it tell us how much light it produces? Yeah, 1,800 lux. In a radius of plus 30, it provides... Oh, sorry. In a radius of 5 tiles, it provides plus 30 decor. And then because of the light, dupes get a little bonus. They get a little... Here, hang on. Let me pause it. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've played. Yeah, lit workspace. Lit workspace. So they get plus 15% speed on whatever they're doing because of the light. All right, we have an idle dupe. Let's get them to work here. Let's go. We want to go right into meal preparation because one of the things I want to focus on is getting a little farm up and running pretty early on. So someone will take over that, and then let's issue a few other commands to make sure that our dupes aren't wasting any time here. Oops. Something like this should do the trick for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I thought I miscalculated. I have watched several other creators playing Oxygen, and it seems like the consensus is, and I won't even make it about other creators. It seems like having 4 tiles high. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak well. It seems like because of the building sizes, 4 tiles high in your rooms seem to be a good standard. What I like to do though is as I expand out, I often start making the rooms 3 tiles high rather than 4. And it just, I don't know, it makes it feel kind of like the outer rooms become more like utilitarian, and then the inner rooms are more of like your luxury, apartment suites and such. All right, so our dupes are fairly close to finishing up on these tasks. Let's slow things down And we had said we had a goal before it got to nighttime, which was, or the end of cycle 2, which was to make sure that our carbon dioxide problem was all cleared up. And it is. It is. We are good to go. I'm realizing, though, our shine bug has a chance to escape. Dupes. Clean. Get on this. Joshua. Joshua, please. No, it's scheduled downtime. You know what? This shine bug is more important than my dupes rest. And how do I get them to do, what is the button? Ah, here it is. So we're going to toggle a red alert, and we're just going to do that until we have filled in this. Actually, realistically, hold on. Let me not torture my dupes here. We really only need this. Yeah, and this. So we'll do these two, and then we'll let them rest. All right, here we go. 1 tile, 2 tiles, and we're good. All right, dupes. Good work. One of the reasons that it's really fun to make videos while I'm playing games is because knowing that there could be an audience focuses my objectives, my intention, allows me to really enjoy the game even more than if I were just kind of playing on my own. So if you're here with me, thanks. Thanks for being here. I hope that you're having fun. You know, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe. Plan on releasing at least 1 video a week where I'm playing a variety of games, mostly city builders, maybe a little bit of Dota 2. And then maybe eventually this can turn into something that's a little bit more active. But for now, I have to maintain my day job and then also my side business, which is filming weddings and making commercial videos and things like that. All right, dupes are almost finished with the tasks that we have given them. Let's slow things down again. And once again, our shine bug is at risk of escaping, which I need to go ahead and be done with this. So let's put 9 on that. And what is next? Okay, I guess we could use a compost. Maybe we put our compost like... Oh, this could be kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's make a room where we can have our dupes deposit or dump our like wastewater, our polluted water from the sink, and along the way we'll have these composts, I guess. Our research is almost finished, which means I think we can now build a ration box. We can. So let's make our food. Let's put our food into a sterile environment. I want to be a little thoughtful about this though, because I would like the food to be very close to the kitchen and the dining hall. It would seem easy enough to kind of turn this space and this space into maybe what we'll do is like, wait, you know, hold on. I'm giving them too much. Hold on 1 second. Let's actually, I'll have them do this stuff, but it's just a little lower on the priority. I think what we actually want to be doing here is something like this, where we, so the floor would be here. And then I want to put like a little trap, right, like this. Also, we have to be really careful, because if we dig, the way that sand works, like if we dig here, for instance, this sand would fall, and then all of this water would pour out here. And we really don't want that. We don't want that at all. So I think we have to avoid digging this. So we will leave that for now and simply dig that, and then put our, we can go ahead and have our dupes work. There we go. We can put our ration box here, and now what'll happen is the carbon dioxide will be trapped in this space, which will guarantee that our food is sterile. So this would be good. And let's see, over here, we have our mess tables already, so we could begin. In fact, we will. We will go ahead and put this, you know, back up to maybe like 4. And then give our researcher something to research as well. Let's see. What do we want to do next? This water cooler will allow us to create a dining room. So we will do that. And to show you these room bonuses, I really like this. This is probably my favorite part of Oxygen Not Included. So this is a barracks, and you can see that because it's a barracks, that when the dupes enter the room, they get a morale of +1. With the latrine, it's the same deal. They get a morale of +1. And then as we upgrade these things, like for instance, the barracks can become a bedroom, you know, by checking off some of these requirements here, they get a bonus of +2 morale, and then same deal, washroom becomes +2. And the reason why morale is important is because, look, these duplicate, I mean, think about it. They're in the middle of a dang asteroid, man. These guys are having a tough go of it. So if their morale gets low, what happens is, we're seeing we've got some oxygen issues here that we're going to need to address. But let me finish what I'm saying. So if they're, where is, here we go, bio. If their morale drops, they start using, or they start exhibiting their stress traits. So Excavator Max, why do I keep calling him Mac, man? Is an ugly crier. So what'll happen is if he gets too stressed out, he'll just like stop working and just start weeping wherever he is. Researcher Joshua, also an ugly crier. Okay, they can cry together. Stinky's a vomiter, so he would just start vomiting everywhere. So keeping morale up is critical to the success of the game. And it's important to say too, as you give your dupes skills, they require additional morale, which I think is just a beautifully simple design. Really love that. I'm really confused about why we can't do anything. I guess we can build something here. All right, I don't think we need a second compost for now. We won't want to go through. Okay. You know what? I want to take back what I said we would do. Instead, because of the slime here, like this is all. Hang on, let me pause it. This is all slime lung germs, and our duplicants can get sick. So let's enclose this, and then, oh man, and look, here's some slime right here. All right, that's all right. That's all right. So we'll enclose this, and I kind of like the idea that there would be a. Nah, our dupes aren't fancy enough for that. Let's deconstruct that. Okay, I paused it because we have a duplicant coming into the printing pod here. So this is cool. What happens is every 3 and change cycles, I think it is, you are able to print something. And you have the option of 1 of 3 duplicants and then like a resource of some kind. In this case, a shine nymph. Now, at this stage of the game, the only reason I would take, personally, that I would take a duplicant is if there was like a really good opportunity. Now, +9 strength is a very good opportunity, and we might utilize this. Catalina is not intriguing enough. Travado, we already have a builder that has +9 construction. I do love early birds. I do love early birds, but it's okay. We don't need 2 builders. Now, the other thing is we could just simply take the shine nymph, and this would kind of guarantee that we have, I guess I wouldn't guarantee, but it like ups the likelihood that we have a longer period of time with shine nymphs in our base, which I kind of like. So this is between shine nymph and bubbles. And I think because we don't have an oxygen system up and running, we don't have a farm, let's go ahead and play it conservatively here and go with shine nymph. Looks like we need some more research. But that's good. That means that we are ready to build our dining hall. Next up, let's get some lights. Oh, you know what? I just realized we actually don't need lights right now because of the shine nymphs. So we'll get the power regulation. We do want this to be a little bit of a higher priority. Get on it, dupes. And while they're working, we can begin designing our dining hall. And our kitchen, for that matter. Although, I guess we should make a farm first, huh? Okay, here we go. We're going to make this a 9 priority so that the duplicants move everything from this ration box over to this one. And also so that as they find food on the map, they immediately bring it back here to ensure its food safety. I also want to make sure that we are able to harvest all of that stuff. Good. And can we make this a 6 so that we stop getting this polluted oxygen? All right, so look, I had said a moment ago, or a few moments ago, that in the beginning of the game, I like to have all the dupes working. But you could see Stinky here was doing a little bit of research, and we really don't want that. It just doesn't make much sense. Okay, Joshua's back. Just to guarantee it doesn't happen again, though, let's go ahead and make researching Joshua's priority. Let's make building Stinky's priority, and we'll go ahead and make digging Mac's priority. I bet they were mostly doing that anyway. It's kind of how the game works, but now it makes it so that we're leaning into their skills a little bit, especially since the core of our base is up and running. All of our food has been moved to this ration box. We can go ahead and deconstruct this one. And I would like to install a dining room. So put a water cooler. We'll put a water cooler here, and then maybe we'll put like 2 plants surrounding it. And then we'll do 3 mess tables, a plant, and then we'll do 3 more. And what I'd like to do is actually plan on having 6 dupes as kind of our opening target for a number for this colony. Especially knowing that we're playing the Spaced Out DLC, we're going to be sending duplicants to different planetoids over time. And also because we're playing the planet or the Spaced Out DLC, we don't want to take on too many dupes. Like in the classic version of the game, you have a ton of resources all around you. In Spaced Out, my understanding is that you have a little less, especially in the starting asteroids. So we just want to be careful. Okay, let's blast through our dupe sleep time. And make some plans for what we want to do after the dining room. Oh, I had said earlier we probably should get a farm up before the dining room. So let's actually take action on that. So we'll make all of this a 3. Bring down priority a little bit there. And focus instead on building some farm tiles. So if we have, let's imagine for a second that we have a kitchen underneath our dining room. Perhaps it makes sense to have a farm underneath the kitchen. I think we want to leave some space for a fertilizer machine. So this will be a door. 1, 2 for the fertilizer machine, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so the reason I'm doing 15, also we want to check our heat here. I'm nervous that this is too far. Yeah, we can't do this. Let's do another layer down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know, we'll do this. Are there any plants that require 3? Possibly. Maybe we'll go ahead and be proactive there. So, okay, so I want to talk about this. In this game, heat is one of the biggest factors that needs to be considered. If heat begins to creep into your base, it can kill everything. It'll kill your crops. Your dupes will be too hot. You know, it even gets to the point where like water will start to boil, things like that. So if I build into this granite, because there's no longer thick material there, the heat will transfer into the base. So we are going to cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these and make it so that we stop our farm there. That way we have a big buffer zone for that heat. And if I'm not mistaken, you know what? Here's what I kind of want to do something maybe a little bit more interesting with this. Let's see. Let me work on this for a second. Also, we always want to be researching in my mind, especially in the beginning here. Let's get a rock crusher in case we want to go nuts and kind of tech up early. So if we have a door here. Wait. Let me think about this a little bit. All right, let's do one more in this direction. That opens it up for us to do this. We're going to go here. And then like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. And we should be able to enclose this, and it'll be like this whole thing will be a room. The rooms don't have to be all on one level. Okay, researching is still going. Our shine bug is still there. That's good. Yeah, look at all this polluted oxygen. So this is from this slime mold here. What we could do is tear up the floor here, and then we can create a storage box or a storage container and like put any of our polluted dirt or our slime into that. Let's go ahead and do that. And maybe we'll put it here. Yeah, let's check in on our heat here. So we'll actually... Nah, it should be fine. We can even close it off. And since we're doing that, we might as well even that edge out a little bit. What could we do that would be cool here? We could do like light. Okay, we'll go plant, plant, light. And then we'll figure out what we want to do here with this double space. I guess we could also go room for 8 dupes. Light here still. I can't remember whether the light would reach... I can't remember whether the light reaches out 3 tiles or 2 tiles. We'll figure it out, though. No. I wanna stay at 6. I think that's smarter. And we can see here that things are starting to slow down a little bit. And if we really think about what's going on here, I think what's happening is because we have so much carbon dioxide down here, Excavator Max and Builder Stinky are having trouble breathing. So they're coming down and they're doing a little bit of work. But because they're holding their breath, they have to then go back up. See, look at that. So that to me signals that it is time for some oxygen diffusion. So I want to look at our resources. Let's make sure that we have plenty of algae to work with. And we do. We have 6.2 tons of algae. So let's put that algae to work here. And let's think about this. For now, putting our oxygen diffuser in a central location seems to make a lot of sense. And I think we will just run this cable through the wall, hide it as much as we can. And this research is nearly finished. We're blasting through our research, and next up I think what we want to do is get our plants and our lights for our dining room. Although, come to think of it, maybe we should try to encourage our other shine nymph to kind of go into our dining room here. Oh, this is hungry. What do they eat? They eat bristleberry. You know what? Let's go ahead and provide some food for our shine bugs. For our shine nymphs. Okay, so we'll put... I kind of like the idea of just putting a farm tile like next to... Well, he'll have to go over it anyway. So let's put a farm tile here. We'll make this a 9. And then we also want to provide a food for our shine nymph in this sort of foyer area here. So maybe we just put that next to our pitcher pump. Yeah. In all of the hours that I've played, oxygen not included, I don't think I've really considered feeding our shine nymphs actively. Maybe that's a little embarrassing to say. That's okay though. Let's take a look at our priorities. I think we need to do a little bit of reprioritization. We want these farm tiles to come up right away so that our shine nymphs can survive. And then I think just after that, we really want to be focusing on getting this oxygen up and running. So this should help. Let's go ahead and... Okay. All right. So they're taking a break. They're taking a break, but fear not. Cycle 5 will bring prosperity. I'm noticing that our dupes are going to bed kind of late because presumably the default downtime is 2 blocks, I guess we could say. Let me show you what I mean. And I think they need 3 in order to kind of get through everything they need to. Or actually, you know what it is? I'm sorry, team. You know what it is? It's just that we only have 1 outhouse. Okay, so wait, to show you what I meant though. Schedule. Each one of these blocks represents, I guess, like the equivalent of an hour or something. Because if I'm not mistaken, there are 24. Let's see. 1, 2, 12. Yeah, there are 24. So eventually we're going to give our dupes a lot more downtime and create multiple schedules. For now, we'll leave this alone. And instead, we'll speed things up by... I just realized if I add another outhouse, there could be an issue where only 1 dupe is washing their hands. So we will leave it as is for now, and we will actually go ahead and add some downtime for them to be able to do that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll add a bath time. We'll add a bath time there. And then let's put a blossom seed here and a blossom seed here. And we're going to want a container here for our algae. I am not going to select more research at this time. I think that there are too many other commands that require attention. All right, the storage bin will hold algae. And oxygen is flowing. So this oxygen diffuser is producing, let's see what it is, 500 grams of oxygen per second. And our dupes inhale 100 grams a second of oxygen. So one oxygen diffuser can support 5 duplicants. So we are in good shape here. We have our container that is submerged in water, and this will allow us to bring in any of our slime. And is there anything else that we would want to put in here at the moment? No. No, we're good. Why isn't this growing? Illumination. Oh, right. Okay, let's move this to here because this produces light. It produces 1,000 lux in a 5-tile radius. Actually, it's easier to see if I go to the light overlay. So we can have a bristle blossom growing here, and we'll go ahead and dig this one up. So just a little switcheroo here. And we will deconstruct this farm tile. We don't want this here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have bristle blossoms growing for both of our shine bugs. The shine bug is hungry. I'm hoping that it will not die of starvation before the bristle blossom matures enough for it to eat. All right, we can see now that this, I guess we could call this kind of like our ground floor. Our ground floor and above is getting pretty well oxygenated. No more issues in the bedroom. Certainly no issues in this workspace. Dining room's good. Our bathroom is rough. We've got slime lung. There's carbon dioxide. I mean, this is a bad jam here. So we do want to do something about this soon. And look at this. We have a skill point. So researcher Joshua, we're going to lean into his preference of work here and give him a advanced research hat. Joshua, receive your hat. Joshua. Oh, they're on their downtime. I see. I believe Joshua will get his hat once the workday begins tomorrow. So in the meantime, let's watch a couple of these videos. I think Clay does an incredible job with these. And for anyone who's watching who doesn't know or isn't very familiar with Oxygen Not Included, they'll be helpful. So let's take a look at those. We are going to raise this priority, though, quickly. That way we make sure that our dupes clean up. All right, plumbing and ventilation. Let's watch this. I love that. You know, as someone who has background in education, worked as a teacher for a while, private music instructor for even longer, I love the way that they utilize visuals and sound effects, and the way that those interact to really show you how the game works. Okay, so better food provides more morale. Or higher morale. But skills make their morale requirement grow even more. Catalina is just so stoked to get this guy playing some arcade games. Look at this. Okay. He throws him in a really nice bedroom. That bedroom's sick, dude. I would live in that bedroom. All right. Excellent. Love those videos. Even when I'm playing by myself, I watch them. I do. So, fun fact, the sound effects that the duplicates make, according to the internet, were recorded on a theremin, which is a really cool instrument that is very rarely used. So, another shout out to Clay for their creativity. All right, there we go. Joshua gets his research hat. And our duplicates are doing great. I'm not issuing any more commands because I want to get our farm up and running. I want to get our dining room ready to go before we get to the next downtime here in cycle 6. And if there's a duplicate that is good to great, we will accept that duplicate because I'm starting to feel the need for more labor. Oh, excellent. Look at this. We do have a Shine Nymph egg here. And that is awesome. Is this Shine Nymph still hungry? It is. Where did our other Shine Nymph go? Did our other Shine Nymph die? No. Came all the way up here to eat a little bit of Bristle Blossom. Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough. Hopefully, the light from the printing pod will pull the Shine Bug's attention. The Shine Nymph's attention. Sorry to go back and forth on that. I'm gonna just probably stick with Shine Bug from here on out. That's what Brothgar calls them. I think Grind This Game calls them that as well. John Francis. So I will take a page out of their book. Okay, so we've got our excavator Max. He's getting +2 excavation, and this will allow him to dig up the very firm material. So we could return to this space here and kind of dig through and set up some polluted water dumping grounds, and we will do that. We will do that soon, but not yet. Not yet. Our priority is this farm and the dining room, and then maybe even getting our kitchen up and running. And I think, you know, maybe what I should be doing here is paying a little more attention to their working environments. We've got this carbon dioxide trapped in this space, and that's not going to go anywhere because of the way air pressure works, at least in the game. What we could do is simply dig down farther, and then we have a pretty high gas pressure here of oxygen. So it would expand down. The carbon dioxide would drop. So let's do that. Let's do that, everybody. Let's deconstruct this. And we're going to extend this ladder. And we're going to go all the way down to, well, to there. That seems great. And along the way, clear out some space for the carbon dioxide to drift down. Leave that. And look at this. We are at the point where Stinky gets his his improved construction hat. Almost said hard digging hat. Stinky, come receive thy head covering. Beautiful. Look at how stoked he is. Awesome. All right, nice, nice. I'm going to pause this. We're going to make this wall a priority 2 to focus our dupe's attention to bringing this carbon dioxide level down. And notice I still have not yet planted anything. It's because we're at a good amount of calories still. We've got lots of muck root still available, and we do have some plants up here, some native species that are growing, and I'm just not too worried at the moment. My goal is to have, and I'm setting the goal now. It's not like something that I've prepared ahead of time. I think if we have our farm up and running with plants growing by cycle 8, I think that we'll be in good shape, even if we take on another dupe here in a moment. Oh, and look at this. It's ready in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and yes, let us go. Choose a blueprint. All right, we can get a snazzy suit, increases the morale, or the decor, rather, around the dupe who's wearing it. We could get hatchling eggs. I think we already have plenty of hatchlings on the map. And look at this. I've never seen plus 16 as a skill, although I will admit, underwhelming effect there. Plus 160 percent decorating speed. Not that great, quite frankly, and these are terrible traits. So this is a meep. I know Brothgar loves his meeps, and that in turn kind of makes me love meeps. He has a green thumb, which means that he's pretty good at farming, although unfortunately he doesn't have the farming interests. So I don't know. I mean, he's fast. He's a little bit fast. He could do some research, a little bit of skill leveling. I kind of like him. This is going to be our, let's see, he's like our, what's the word for like folks who just do labor around like a construction site, you know, people who are like learning the ropes and stuff. Like general labor? I don't like that. Laborer? Oh, that's actually the title, a laborer. My stepfather was a laborer for a long time. Okay, I think I'm going to actually have Meat be our base general. Yeah, Meep's going to come in, and he's going to take command, dude. He's going to take command. We're going to give him the farming skill and the farming hat. That way, we can give him this as a priority, and as our farm gets up and running, Meat can handle it. Okay, since we brought in another dupe, we need to add another cot, and then we really do need to do something about this bathroom, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's speed it up. All right, so our air pressure is falling here steadily. And we're just beginning to see some oxygen creeping in under this threshold, which is good. We're getting there. It might even be worth it for us to set up a second diffuser, just to really kind of get this up and running. I mean, why should I kind of draw this out? So let's do that. Let's go oxygen diffuser, and we'll put it on a little ledge here. And then we will bring our wire down like that. Maybe we'll even put some algae here as well. And let's speed this up. Oh, what was our achievement? Yes. Bed and bath. Have at least one toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. Perfect. All right. Meep's waking up with a sore back because we weren't able to build his cot in time. No big deal. We haven't gotten the slime out of there yet. Let's increase the priority of this. And increase the priority of these things. I don't understand why they're not getting that slime. Oh, I realize I just put priority 9 on all this stuff. Cool, there goes base general meat. Cleaning up. And here we need to put more algae. And we really don't need to store 20,000 kilograms. Let's just make this like 5,000 kilograms. And do 5,000 here as well. Okay, so now our dupes should be able to finish out this farm a lot faster because they can just come over here and grab a breather. And then also this additional oxygen is going to push down the carbon dioxide. And there's plenty of room here. You can see the gas pressure here is only 450. And there's that means that we can compress much more carbon dioxide down there. And we'll keep our eye on this. I'm very confident that this ledge will prevent oxygen from coming below it. I don't know though. My very confident is turning into a somewhat confident here. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. All right, things are looking good. Dupes are starting to pick up materials throughout the base, which signals to me that we're wrapping up a lot of our commands, and that's good. I want to add more research. Let's do artistic expression, make things kind of nice. And we will go ahead and add a jumbo battery here instead of these little ones. So let's deconstruct these guys. And we will not need this or that, I believe. Is that right? I can't remember, so we'll just eliminate all this. Let's see, what side is it on? The left side. Okay, so we'll put this battery here. Connect that wire. Yeah, this is okay. This is looking much better. Much better. Gas pressure's up a little more here. Let us ooh, you know what? So we don't want this to actually, everybody, what we could do is plan on growing mushrooms down here at some point. And I mean, for now, we can just throw some millweed seeds. Yeah. And we will do mealweed seeds here. And if I'm not mistaken, we need 5 mealweed. Yeah, we need 5. What's the plant called? Is the plant meal lice? We need 5 meal lice, sources of meal lice per dupe. We've got 4 dupes. This is 15. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Check the heat. Not too bad. We can bring this down to here to kind of close it off. Okay. And maybe we even just do this and that. There we go. 6. Interesting. Oh, I see, because of the 2 here. Wait, why don't I do that? And then we can... There we go. I like that more. Okay, our dupes have a place to sit and eat now. Ooh, okay. That's not great, but they should make it through the night, no problem. All right, let's speed through this. All right, our researcher just leveled up. Slow things down a little bit. Oh, he didn't level up. He skilled up. So where can we track that stuff? I kind of forget. All right, no big deal. Oh, attribute. That's the word. Attribute. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the attributes are down here. So that's cool. Researcher Joshua should really not be on this machine. Let's go ahead and give him a deprioritization on that. Researcher Joshua operating. In fact, we'll just make it so that he can't. You're not allowed to, Joshua. You're terrible at it. Go back to researching. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Lean into them. Okay, clear this out. I'm going to dig these out because when you see these little like crinkles in the resources, that means that there's a buried object in there. It can be a seed, it can be a hatchling, could be, yeah, see in this case, mealwood seeds. Have I been calling these mealweeds? If I have, I'm deeply sorry. Okay, let's put some mealwood in here. Yeah, I've definitely been calling them mealweed. Whoopsie daisies. All right. Good. Things are going well. I think we're about to turn our attention to the bathroom situation. Also, is this still hungry? It is. Okay, so let's deck out our dining room and make it a very nice place to eat. We want, I think, a lamp here. Okay, so it does reach 4 tiles to the left and right there. I'm beginning to think that we... Now that I know that, let us go ahead and do this. Yeah, although, I really do kind of like the look of these ceiling lights, especially in dining rooms. All right, let's do this. We'll do... how many tiles do we have here? 13. Is there a way to evenly distribute these if we have 13? I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll keep it like that. And then come down here. Whoops. Yeah, and then eventually, once we have unlocked automation, what we'll do is set this up to like a cycle timer and make sure that the lights are off if duplicates are not in the room. Okay, let's give these guys some plants. And, okay, it looks like sandstone is what we're going to use. Actually, there's a bunch of granite nearby. Is any of it not hot? Sandstone. I know there's a bunch of granite over here. I don't want to dig this up. It's too warm. All right, eventually, once we have a bunch of granite, we're going to replace our like decor items with granite to make it so that they produce a higher decor. But for now, we will stick with sandstone. All right, plant. And do we mix it up here and do something else? Ooh, I know what we could do. Plant on the outside. Yes, and then we'll do... sculpting block here and here. Love it. Oh, and that's nice too because we only have 3 briar seeds, so that works out. Okay, next step, we are going to add a couple of storage units just right at the center of our base. And then what I want to do is for the rooms that are essentially completed rooms, we're going to sweep up and make it so that we've kind of maximized the decor in that space. Mealwood is growing. Oxygen is flowing. Research is researching. And we're doing great here this morning. slow things down a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and put this on sweep only. And then I think what I want to do is select all. But we don't want to put any critter eggs in here. We don't want to put any slime or polluted dirt or algae for that matter. And we also don't want to put any seeds. And that reminds me, we do want to put seeds somewhere down here. How about we put the... Okay, no big deal. We will allow seeds here. It's not that far from the farm. I honestly should have saved a space for it. The reason I'm not putting it here is because we're going to be, pretty soon, we're going to have a fertilizer system, and that's going to go right here. So, no big deal. Let's go ahead and copy the settings here, and then I want to issue some sweep commands that are low priority, so that they'll just kind of get to it when they don't have anything else to do. Sweep up this bathroom, sweep up the bedroom, and this workstation, but we do not... Okay, it's not possible, but still. Actually, you know what? Let's leave this because I think we might relocate our bathroom to up here or here. We are. We're gonna put our bathroom... I know that our water is here, but like eventually we can, you know, put a water tank wherever we want it. And I think having a bathroom at kind of a central location makes sense. A central location that's somewhat close to... Okay, wait, no. Let's be more strategic. So we could allow our duplicants to use the bathroom before downtime or after downtime. And maybe it makes sense to keep that close to where they eat and or where they sleep. So maybe what we do is actually put the bathroom here. No. We'll do this. We're going to move our battery up. We are going to leave that battery up and running for now. And we're going to set up our bathroom here above our dining room. So we do not yet have some of the research that we need. Let's switch up our research. We're going to go right to sanitation because I want to focus on this. I think it's kind of our next priority. Okay, now that that battery's up, let's destroy this one. This seems to be working out. Sterile atmosphere. It says microbe destroying conditions have decreased this food's decay rate. I'm curious if anyone... I would imagine that it mimics... What I'm trying to ask here is, like, if we put a bunch of food in a reservoir of carbon dioxide, would that be sterile in real life? I would imagine the answer is yes. I have never learned that, though. This game appears to be based... Like the way that gases work and stuff appear to be somewhat based in reality. So, you know what? Let's see. Let's look it up. Confirmed. Carbon dioxide does prevent the growth of mold and other microbes. So that is awesome. Love that. Okay. Maybe my fiance and I will dig out a carbon dioxide pit in our basement and unplug our refrigerator. We will most likely not take on a new dupe at this time. we will most likely take whatever the resource is once that is ready. Okay, and which way do we want traffic to flow? Maybe we have them... I think they'll probably want to exit over here on this side to get to either their bedroom or... Well, then again, we could simply just put a ladder here. In fact, we'll do that anyway, and then I think what we'll do is make it so that you can't leave this way, but you can go in. And what this will do is it makes it so that we can have our sinks on the outside or on the path to the exit to guarantee that our dupes wash their hands. Laboratories here, here, and here. And then we have one block to work with here. What do we want to put in there? We forgot crown molding in our dining room, so we'll add that in here. And, ooh, maybe what we do is put a... Let's do a pedestal. I don't often use these. And I'm gonna build lights, but we're gonna turn them off until we have some automation that we can use. And we'll set this to go left. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Left, left, and we will run a cable. Just won't plug it in. Okay, and oh wow. Okay, I didn't even notice. Blueprint. Yeah, I mean, this kind of stinks because I really like this Mima. +3 operating, +3 tidying, green thumb, animal lover, uncultured. It's all right though. We can't take on another dupe right now. Let's just get some algae. That's fine. And now we need to build. Okay, we are setting up our bathroom. I had to step away for a second there. Let's put our... So, let's first acknowledge that this is a temporary pump. And as such, I kind of want to limit how much water we can take. No, that's silly. We'll just put it here. And then we'll run our pipes through the walls. There we go. So we've got water coming in. We need to connect this to our power. And we're going to need somewhere for all of that polluted water to go. So what to do? What to do? Oh, man, look at this. You know, I was talking about heat earlier, and I totally underestimated how much time we had before this heat would start creeping in. This is going to be a problem that we need to solve kind of quickly here. In fact, we're going to cancel this wall, and we're going to deconstruct what we've created so far. And we are going to research insulated tiles, which, okay, that requires, okay, look, we're in our first tricky situation here, and I love it. Let's get our advanced research going. We'll build our advanced research station here, and then we'll research insulated walls and install them along this edge. Now, back to solving the problem of where to dump our polluted water. There really isn't a great solution at this time. You know, we could like dig over here Is this cool enough? I'm way more scared of this heat than I am of this heat because we have some, well, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, we've got igneous rock and a bunch of sandstone here, so it's kind of like thick material that'll block the flow a little better than sand and algae. But how do we want to handle this? We could put it down here, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little water, polluted water dumping ground down here. We'll do like knowing that it's going to be temporary. How about we just do something like this? Are we in danger of sand collapsing? I don't think so. Something like that should work. Actually, I think it has to be a little lower because the bottle emptier. Yeah, it is. All right, we'll do this, and then check it out. We're going to put a... Oh, no, someone made a mess. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to drip. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, we need an emergency mop cleaning. Okay, this is being cleaned. So, okay, let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I let this happen. Clean it up. Don't let it start dripping. No, not a 3. An emergency. Did any drip down? No. Oh, phew. Okay, well, hey, good thing we're working on a place to dump polluted water. Okay. Let's see what this achievement is. Good egg. Hatch a new critter morph. Oh, cool. What kind of critter morph did we hatch? I'm not seeing it, which signals to me that it's a hatch. It's burrowed. Or, oh, maybe it's this. It's probably this tropical fry here. Okay. Oh, check it out. Okay, we revealed a cool steam vent. This is good. This is a supply teleporter to go to another nearby planetoid. All right, and we have this mesh tile here that we're going to utilize. We actually, I think, want this to be 1 deeper. Deconstruct, deconstruct, and then we'll put a ladder here for our dupes to be able to... Oh, wait, no, we don't want a ladder there. We're going to want... You know what we'll want to do instead is just kind of a platform here so that they can access this. And I'll explain why in just a second. And, you know, we need to make sure that we have the technology. We don't. All right, so what we're going to do is research a air cleaning, air purifier. What do they call it in this game? Here it is. A deodorizer. We're going to research this deodorizer. It's going to take a little bit to get here. That's okay, though. And we will need a supercomputer, so we'll install that now. And then this mesh tile will allow water to flow down through it, and it'll allow gas to flow up out of it. So we're going to enclose that, and then once we have it researched, we're going to put our deodorizer right here. And that will make it so that any of the polluted oxygen that's off-gassing will be cleaned before it enters the base. Now, that doesn't mean that it will eliminate any germs. I don't think that that's the case. However, it does make it so that our dupes are not breathing in polluted oxygen. And then the germs die because they're surrounded by clean oxygen, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works. So this is where... Oh, and we researched our Oh, we did not research our insulated tiles. Oh, okay, I love this because I'm starting to feel like there's like too much to do, but in like a good way. Let's give our dupes a little bit of time to complete some of their tasks. And I think I am going to have to cut off this recording in the next few minutes here. So we'll see if we can, maybe what we'll do is wrap up all of our current projects, and then we will resist the urge to add more until next episode. Our dupes are using the bathroom, are forced to use an outhouse. However, their dining room is pretty lit. Got some carper and carper. We got some copper and coal and stuff on the floor, but that's all right. Oh, cool! A second shine bug here. Beautiful. Wow, look at Meep go. Awesome. Because this wait time is so long, it's sort of pointing to the fact that maybe I issued significantly too many commands. And that's all right, that happens. In some ways, especially if I'm not recording a video that is intended to be marginally entertaining, will often just kind of like zoom out a little bit and just sort of sit back and watch the dupes do their thing. That's the simulation part that, at least for me, is appealing. I think it's kind of fun to watch the dupes carry out the commands you've issued and see things come together. It's sort of like vacuuming. It feels like satisfying to get the job done. The other thing about why it's taking so long for the dupes to complete the projects that we've given them is because they now have a lot more maintenance that they need to do, delivering algae to the oxygen diffusers. Meep is delivering dirt and water to our plants and harvesting them. Joshua's been researching like a madman, trying to get our... Oh, and you can see some of our water is getting a little lower here. Okay, so we got to keep our eye on that. But yeah, he's trying to get that contaminator, or what is it called? Deodorizer research, so that we can place that here and then kind of get some of this polluted water out of the base. Our pedestal is built. Let's see, what do we want to put on this? How about a blossom seed? So one of the cool things is, in my mind at least, is looking at these reports to just check on how things are going. And you can see this is everything that we have added over the course of cycle 11. So we've added a little over 15,000 calories of food. We've added 12% of stress, all of these germs, etc. You can see we've removed, meaning we've eaten 2,000 plus calories. We've removed 106% stress. That's good. We have not been removing germs. That's bad. But our dupes, see, last cycle we did not issue as many commands, and so you could see their errands. They removed 150 out of the 152 that we added, so that's good. They should be able to catch up here during this cycle. Nice. Rest of the dining room is coming together. And it looks like Joshua is finished with his research, so let us bring in a deodorizer here. And I consider this something that we were already working on. That is our insulated tiles. We need to build that insulated wall here, so we will do that. That'll probably be the last thing that we do today. But this has been a lot of fun. 12 cycles deep, and the opening cycles are kind of the most like scripted. The way the base comes together might be different every time, but you know, you need to establish a bathroom. You need to establish a barracks. You need to research. You need to get a farm up and running. Like, all of the objectives are the same every playthrough. So next episode is going to be exciting because that's where things get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Unique, I guess. Things get a little bit more unique for that run. For this run. Why can we not get over here? Oh, okay, because there's a giant hole here. Makes sense. Okay. And once again, we'll most likely take the resource unless there is a very good dupe available. Oh, deodorizers and spaced out require power. Interesting. All right, I dig it. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have 2 resource options. So a bubbles with +1 of a few things. That's fine. Herald, doctoring, rocketry. You know, I think in Spaced Out we are going to need rocketry pretty early, but I refuse to take a mouth breather at this stage in the game until we have like a significant oxygen machine up and running. I don't want to be taking a mouth breather. So let us go ahead and check that we have enough calories. We do. Although we have plenty of sand. Let's take the calories. It occurs to me that we never set up a spot for our polluted water to go from the bathroom, and it makes total sense to just dump it right here. So we are going to break this open in a few different ways. And then, in a couple of different ways, I guess. And then we will put our liquid vent here. We're going to put a ladder in here. Now, we're going to build the ladder, but we are going to close it off. So, like, this is kind of an emergency thing where if we need to, we can kind of, break glass. Or in this case, sandstone. And then we need this plumbing. Okay, we'll do this. Perfect. Speed it up. Our insulated tile research is almost finished. And we are getting there. All right, we'll put that there. Do this. And I don't think we want to have anything in here, so we'll take that out. You know, we could also do something like this where we leave this open, but we put like a... Yes, you know, we're going to do this actually. We're going to put a deodorizer over here, too. And then between the two of these, kind of hope that it catches. And the reason why is because... no, I'm making this too complicated. Look at me. I'm like adding steps. We got to stay focused here, huh? Just to explain my thinking, I was kind of thinking about breaking into this biome somewhat early, and then we would need a place to dump the slime. But that's silly, because I could just keep the slime over in this area. I don't want to have them tracking it all the way through the base. No need. Insulated tiles are researched here, and we are going to go ahead and close up from here to... I think I want to do... I think we are going to keep it kind of nice and boxy for right now, at least. I like it. And this abyssalite prevents heat from escaping. So you can see this is a very stable... actually, there's a better way to show you. State change. State change is not the one I'm looking for. Thermal tolerance, maybe? Maybe I don't know how to use any of that stuff. Well, I can explain this, though. So the abyssalite blocks the flow of the heat, so this heat will not flow down to here unless there's a break in the abyssalite. And since there's a break in the abyssalite from here to up there, that's why we need to install this insulated barrier. And I kind of like having a ladder like all the way down the side here. I think that's cool. And we earned a skill point. Excellent. Researcher Joshua. All right, let's get him into... You know what? Let's give him improved carrying. Make it so that he can help out with like all the sweeping and delivery of materials and such. And then why not just finish that all the way up there? Good. I really like the way that this is shaping up. This is going to be really cool. All right, let's close this off. And our dupes are in their downtime again. All right, so once more, perhaps for the last or second to last time here, for today, we'll let our dupes rest and then see if they can finish up these projects in the morning. I noticed that a hatch just burrowed over here. It's going to be trapped on this side, which I really kind of like because it makes it so that we have a kind of like a guaranteed hatch available for us later when we want to get our ranches up and running. It's funny when you record yourself playing video games, you notice how often you repeat phrases in your own mind, like up and running. Like I've said up and running probably 100 times here today. That's okay though. It makes sense. You know what I mean. I know what I mean. So it's all good. Okay, awesome. Look, all right, so we have our little dumping around here for our polluted water. And I'm going to go ahead and put this up to a 9 urgency so that our dupes are compelled to go and collect all of this polluted water that's hanging around our base. Okay, and we're dumping it right there. Perfect. This deodorizer should kick in as the polluted oxygen rises up. Let's just kind of check in on that. And here, actually, let's do our gases overlay. This is the materials overlay. That's not really what we're looking for. Oh, I forgot. I'm used to using a mod for the gas that is more specific. It shows, instead of just like blue or red, it actually shows excuse me, different colors for different gases. That's okay. Okay, I'm certain that this will work. So we are in good shape here. Our barrier is almost up. Our bathroom is close. This is so exciting. Base General Meep gets a level up, and we're going to go crop tending. We want to just make him... well, first of all, this allows him to use the fertilizer, which is great. But it just increases his skill level and makes it so that he's faster as he's farming, and we want that speed. All right, dupes, come on, let's see if we can finish up before downtime here. No, we've made it to the bath time there. Downtime is short to follow, or soon to follow, rather. So it looks like we will need one more early cycle in order for our drops. Oh, no, this is not good. You know what? We need to toggle a red alert. They need to be cleaning this outhouse and completing the bathrooms because... Oh, man, this is brutal. Because I don't want them to pee everywhere. All right, we have someone cleaning it. As soon as it's finished being cleaned, I will turn off the red alert. Come on, Meep. Use that plunger. You can do it, dude. See, I kind of have to keep my eye on... Oh, made a mess. We've got two. Oh, no. Okay, all right. Let's see. Emergency cleanup again. Oh, no. Oh, what am I doing? Disasters all around. I wish I could edit undo. All right, let's put all of these back to 5. Put all of that back to 5. That's fine. But what we need to do is mop emergency. Okay, and okay. Oh, no, no! Oh, disaster has struck. I'm such a noob. I should have put a tile here to prevent this from happening. I thought that I could get ahead of it. I did. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is awful. This is so terrible. Can I mop it up? I can mop it up. It's a small enough amount. Ah, we're kind of cheating the game a little bit, but I will do it because I do not want polluted oxygen in our water supply. Okay, this is almost finished. Okay, thank goodness. Red alert over, everybody. Wow. Wow, an exciting conclusion to a very fun gaming session. Now, we can improve building, but I think I might actually do what I did with one of our other dupes and give him improved carrying. Plus 400 kilograms of carrying capacity is very nice. Uh-oh, we've got some oxygen creeping in here, it looks like. All right, no bother. We'll tech up to refrigerators very soon. But that'll have to be for next time. Oh, look at this. We've got some urine down here. Okay, okay. All right, look at that. Barrier is just about finished. Our bathroom is almost finished. Yes, this is so exciting. In fact, these are up and running, aren't they? Yeah. Good to go. Let's check our piping. Plumbing. So they're able to use these now. That's wonderful. Oh, they have to go to sleep because I had them working all night. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. You guys deserve the rest. That's fine. Excavator max. Same deal, man. Improved carrying. Let's go. Stinky, please finish building these pipes. We're so close. This is kind of like the bathroom that my fiance and I have been working on for the past 2 years. Just it's close, but there's a few things that we need to do that we've just been putting off. Working on other projects, just like these dupes. Okay, yes, we have a full-on. This should be. Oh wait, hang on. Slow things down. Yes, a washroom. Awesome. And look, our dupes are. Base General Meep is pretty stressed out, huh? Let's get some brine in here. We can use this. Ooh, +9 farming, +9 researching. These are nice dupes, Lindsay and Travaldo. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I'll see you again sometime. Brine, though, will allow us to grow some of that waterweed or seaweed or whatever it is eventually. Okay, and now that this is up and running, we can there's that phrase again. We can deconstruct these things and kind of force our dupes to utilize this bathroom. Yeah, that's good. And then we will issue. It's okay if they don't finish all this in this episode, but we're going to issue a pretty wide sweep command for our dupes to just clean up the base. Now that we have many rooms and a much more established kind of living environment. Speed things up a little. Oh, look at this. We have long commutes. And, you know, I'm realizing now it's been quite a while since I've played. And normally what I would do is create a spacing of 2 here that would allow me to build a fire pole going down. It's no big deal, though. I think what we'll do is just focus on teching up to plastic kind of quickly and turn all these ladders into plastic here. And that will help. That'll help significantly speed up the process of moving from one place to another. And maybe we'll kind of put that on the agenda for one of the first things we do next time is exploring and then trying to identify a source for plastic. Hopefully there are some Drecos around here. I'm not seeing any. But hopefully there are some that we can rely on for that. And there we go. There is our washroom achievement here. This is going to be replace all the outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, we are in such great shape, everybody. And by everybody, I mean probably just me. But if there's a viewer here who's watching at this point, wow, thank you. So happy to have you. I hope that you come back next time. Probably about this time next week. Not that that means much for you, but for me, it does. This has been really fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time.